I'm Seth, the topless editor-in-chief for Forbidden Origins Comics, and what are we going to do about Batman?
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning.
So Superman came out and it was fantastic. It's an excellent start to the DCU. I mean, we've had some soft starts with Creature Commandos and I guess Suicide Squad and Peacemaker Season 2, but not Season 1, but maybe Season 1. We're here now. This is the DCU. Superman, Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, Guy Gardner, Lois Lane, everybody's here. But now that the movie's out and that we can see like exactly what the universe is, what can we do with Batman? A lot of people want Robert Patterson. No, leave that shit in. Robert Bat to be this universe's Batman, in particular because The Batman might be the best Batman movie. Maybe not the best movie with Batman, but the best movie starring Batman. There's also a lot of parallels between David Corenswet's Superman and Robert Pattinson's Batman. They're both very early on in their careers, but they've been doing it for a little bit. They're closer to the same age. Batman would be in his mid-20s. Superman is 30. It seems like maybe even 33. No, I think he arrived 30 years ago. So yeah, he's 30. And of course, both movies deal with class and like colonization. So perhaps there are some like thematic links as well. However, after watching Superman, I don't know if the Batman universe fits in this universe. I don't see how Robert Pattinson and like the Riddler would interact with a Frankenstein, or like later on Clayface just coming out next year, how he would interact with that world, a world where Superman stops Metropolis from being split in half by a portal. When we saw that how bad like levees tearing down Gotham City was. And as much as I'd love to see Robert Pattinson's specific Batman interact with David Corenswet's Superman, it seems like the worlds are too separate for them to be together. Plan has been for an older Batman with a Damian running around, so that would be the fourth Robin minimum that we would be dealing with, probably a Batman close to his 40s, if not in his 40s. Also, don't really like this idea. I like the idea of Superman and Batman being contemporaries, or maybe Superman starts a little bit sooner, or maybe Batman starts a little bit sooner, but like they're generally the same age. I'm not really a big fan of like huge age gap like we saw in Batman versus Superman.
Mr. Wayne. Clark Kent, Daily Planet.
Oh, my foundation has already issued a statement in support of books.
Sir?
Well, pretty girl, bad habit. Don't quote me, all right?
What's your position on the Bat Vigilante in Gotham?
Daily Planet. Wait, do I own this one? Or is that the other guy?
Civil liberties are being trampled on in your city. Good people living in fear.
Don't believe everything you hear, son.
I've seen it, Mr. Wayne. He thinks he's above the law.
The Daily Planet criticizing those who think they're above the law is a little hypocritical, wouldn't you say? Considering every time your hero saves a cat out of a tree, you read a puff piece editorial about an alien who, if he wanted to, could burn the whole place down. There wouldn't be a damn thing we could do to stop it.
Most of the world doesn't share your opinion, Mr. Wayne.
Maybe it's the Gotham City in me, and we just have a bad history with freaks dressed like clowns.
Now, personally, what I want is a Batman who's old enough to have a Nightwing. So maybe like 2 or 3 Robins deep, not necessarily at a Damian age, in part because I don't like Damian that much. But Tim Drake has also like not gotten his due in terms of films. I'm not really a big fan of Jason Todd either. So fuck him, he's dead, whatever. But I do want to see a Nightwing. Like Dick Grayson has earned being his own superhero, so please just have him be Nightwing. Have Batman be like 30, 35. That way Superman's naivete or like his more green nature can contrast with Batman's like hard-edged, more mature nature, and then like it can help soften him, kind of like the Robins have over the years. And in fact, maybe like this Batman is a little more emotionally mature and contained than like a lot of the other Batman we've seen, a lot of obsessive, like dark-edged Batman. Maybe his kinder. That I also want to see like a Batman that deals with a lot of the weird, fantastical bullshit that we haven't really seen in a Batman movie since like Batman and Robin, I want to say. In part because that shit is fun. It's just maybe like tighten the script or have good characters in it. Don't rely on like ice puns or some bullshit. But that is fun, like the Arkham games, and they do that well. They're still darker and they're still crazy. So just do something like that. Have a Batman a little more composed, a little more emotionally mature, that you can see being a friend of like this Superman. Anyway, that's kind of what I want to see from Batman. So subscribe to OrigiNation, like the video, go to our website, forbiddenorigins.com, and have a good day.